Of course, it makes sense to think, collect information, and to make a wise decision. However, you could think too much. And that's what this video is about. If you struggle with overthinking to the point where you don't do anything at all, stay tuned because we're discussing 10 ways on how to stop overthinking and start doing, starting with the first tip now. Number 1, ask, what's the worst that can happen? Psychologists tell us that we're more motivated by a potential loss than a potential gain, and that's generally why we don't take action in our lives. But when you ask a question specifically addressing your fears as far as what's the worst that can happen, you're forced to use the part of your brain that is analytical and uses logic and reason, your prefrontal cortex. And by asking this question, you address your fears and you're likely to stop overthinking it and take action. Number 2, ask someone else. Oftentimes when it's a big decision, we're too emotionally invested into it to think logically and use reason. That's why if you have someone you respect and someone you admire in your life, ask for their input. They can see the decision you have to make at an angle you can't, and that information, that advice they give you can be priceless. Number 3, give yourself a deadline. I've learned that deadlines can make your life easier and less stressful, largely because of Parkinson's law, which states that an objective or a task will swell in perceived difficulty the longer you give yourself to do it. If you find that you're overthinking and you're stuck, give yourself a deadline of a day or two and watch how you come up with a decision that's wise and sound. Number 4, treat it like an Amazon Prime purchase. I cannot tell you how many times I bought something impulsively on Amazon, then waited 2 days, have it arrive on my doorstep, and then lost interest in it. I can think of recently of buying a juicer. I spent like $150 for this thing, thinking I would use it every single day. Months have gone by and it's still in the box. It's okay, I can still regift it to somebody, but it's so great when you have that opportunity, when you have so much emotion and so much impulse to make a decision right now, just to step back. Wait a little bit, possibly wait 2 days if possible, and see if that emotion about your decision is still there. Number 5, flip a coin. I'm starting to learn that taking no action at all can often be more detrimental than making a poor choice. If you have the right mindset and you're looking to learn from every mistake you make, every choice you make will come out successful and you'll profit from it. If you're stuck, just flip a coin. Number 6, why not both? When presented with a decision, have you ever considered that if you used your creative brain power that you could have both? I think back to growing up when my dad asked me when we were playing golf, son, do you want to be good or do you want to have fun? Why couldn't I be good and have fun? When you get off work, why do you have to decide between going to the gym and spending time with family? Why not both? Why not work out with your family? I could give several more examples, but don't let your limited thinking hold you back from living your best life. When you have a decision to make, think about having both. Ask, why not both? Number 7, play devil's advocate. It's wonderful to ask people for help and get their advice, but oftentimes they won't ask you the tough questions you need to ask yourself. Last month I stopped making videos and I said it just wasn't my thing. I didn't like it. But then I started to play devil's advocate. Is it possible you do love it and you just don't like that you're failing right now? Is it possible that you do love it and it's just getting hard? Is it possible you're quitting not because you don't like it, but because it's easier for you to give up? I realized if you love something, keep doing it. Don't worry about failing. Don't worry that you're not successful. Just keep doing it. Asking these type of questions can be tough, but playing devil's advocate can help you get the most out of life. Number 8, write it out. What's so draining to our willpower are making these decisions, not necessarily doing the activities themselves. And just like asking questions, writing it out activates the part of your brain that thinks logically and analytically. If you can do the night before or the morning of decisions on what you want to do and when you want to do them, you will stop overthinking and start doing a lot more. Number 9, meditate. Psychologists tell us that we think up to 60,000 thoughts a day. That's 41 a minute. A lot of them are in our subconscious and a lot of them are negative and not helping us, but meditation helps to resolve that. I'm talking just 20 minutes a day, just closing your eyes, breathing, just observing your thoughts, not judging them. This could dramatically help you make better decisions, stop overthinking, and start becoming more successful. Consider meditating. And the last tip, nothing speaks like experience. Mark Twain has said 20 years from now, you'll regret the things you didn't do as opposed to the things you did do. All I'm saying, Every time you make a decision to do something you haven't done before that you're uncomfortable with, yes, you might fail and it may be uncomfortable, but you're going to gain an experience and nothing can speak like it. You can watch videos all day, get advice from people, but until you actually do it, you're not going to gain that experience. So stop overthinking, err on the side of action, and I think you'll get everything you're looking for in life. If you want more videos like this, not from a guru, but from a friend who is just doing life with you, trying to learn, trying to grow as much as they can, subscribe to my channel today and hit the bell notification so you don't miss anything. This is your friend Michael, inspiring you to learn, laugh, and love. Hope you enjoyed this video. Can't wait to see you in the next one.